Year's national championship, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And then first down right back to the running game. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Owens. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. He'll hand it off. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1-versus-2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
To throw, it's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's incomplete. He was hit as he moved. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I might get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Waiting off the defender. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grab behind the line, it's Reynolds. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Bringing it out. It's Odom. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. He escapes the pocket. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll toss it to the right side. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with me. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure, and they heave it deep downfield. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. He had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. He'll stroll into the end zone.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Dropping back. It's Manning. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
Empty set now, 5 wide. To the air, it's Owens. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive, they're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. It's a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On the run, it's Baxter. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the running back's got it again. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 34-yard try. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Owens. That's reeled in. It's Bennett.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Texas.
And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Odom. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Martin. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts. So far, looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on 3rd down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on 3rd down, and force the field goal.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's Owens. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Owens. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pass caught, second down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Simon. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
It's a keeper. Into the end zone, has a lane. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Going to throw for it on third and goal. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Number 36, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Owens. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Receiver makes the grab, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down. The down play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Owens. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Grinding away with the running game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And that first down should clinch this big showdown. The sideline, Kirk, in celebration mode. A massive test early season, and they pass it.
Yeah, they pass it. What a big opportunity they're able to take advantage of. And just, the fact that both these teams played, and it was such a competitive game early in the year, the loser here, still a long way to go to be able to rebuild their resume and get right back to where they want to be.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're